Today, we are going to be talking about the reading skill sequencing. Sequencing simply means that you take the events of a story and you place them in order. When you read a library book or a textbook, if the author does not give you the events in order, it leaves you where you don't comprehend. So that is why it is important that we put the events of a story in order. When we sequence, we are often using transitional words. We use these words in our paragraphs to let the readers know what is happening in the story and when it is happening. These are some basic sequence words that we use in when we sequence order of events. We use common words such as first, next, then, finally, or in conclusion. Today we're going to practice sequencing with Jedediah. Jedediah is going to plant a flower. Now, these are some basic materials that Jedediah is going to need in order to complete his activity. He's going to need seeds. He's going to need the actual soil and dirt. He's going to need water from a water hose or a water sprinkler. And he's going to need something to dig the hole. Okay? Take a look at the events of the story as how Jedediah did them. First, Jedediah digs a hole in the ground. Next, he puts the seeds in the hole. Then, he covers the seeds with soil and sprinkles water on top. And finally, he lets the seeds grow in the sun. Notice how these transitional words help you as the reader understand when Jedediah took these activities. In order to identify the events of a story and tell what the actual character is doing, notice that Jedediah is also using verbs. We're seeing the actions that took place that helped Jedediah move forward in his activity. Jedediah digs. That is the action that Jedediah is taking. Then he puts the seeds in the hole. That's again the action that he takes. He covers the seeds and he sprinkles them and he lets the seeds grow. So these are the actual actions that he is taking place to allow himself to move forward in the story, and you as the reader help you understand when he did these activities. Your next activity, you're going to be reading the story Clams. And at the end of the story, you will be asked to put the events of the main character in order, also using your transitional sequence words. We call these signal words. Make sure that when you are answering, you are doing these in complete sentences. All right, guys, until next time, work hard.